girls, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. Like I said, I would be recording this video in advance, so technically it's still Wednesday for me. That's why I'm in the same outfit as I wore for that video. But I'm back with the same challenge, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check out the other one. I'll explain the rules there, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to once again start off with an adjective. I have 4 here now instead of the 6 that I started out with, but you know, we'll get started. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got one? Alert. Okay. And then we've got 4 animals in here, none of which are cats and dogs anymore. Thank you. Oh, I'm so bored of drawing cats and dogs on this channel already. I feel like you guys need to see something different than what I'm used to and what I've been showing you guys. Oh, we got elephant. An alert elephant. Okay. So let's... I'm thinking our elephant's going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Probably should round out that back a little bit. You know what? This already reminds me of our cat sketch from the last video. That looks like a wrung out towel. Okay, we'll go off of that. Give it a nice small eyes, you know, that wise look, like it's glaring. I don't really remember how elephant wrinkles work, and I do not have a reference picture pulled up, so we are working off of memory. Don't you love that? Going to have its ears nice and splayed out so that it can hear everything. See, I imagine this being a female elephant because I did not draw tusks. You know, kind of like the wise-cracking old woman of the herd, like all of those funny kids movies have, you know, mainly there for comedic relief. We're gonna draw some toenails. So I started my new classes today, and it's always fun to remember how crazy teachers can be, because my old classes, my teachers were pretty tame. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, now I have quite a few teachers who are just wackadoodles. But that's great. It's nice to have a break from the, alright, get out your notebooks, and although one of my teachers is like that, which I have always been the person who hates taking notes. But, you know, Gotta do it sometimes. This is a really quick sketch, and I don't think I'm gonna line these this time because I'm trying to get 2 in, and yeah. So here's our alert elephant, here, just to drive the point home. Just watching the savannah. Got some trees in the background. Just keeping an eye out and watching over the rest of the herd. Oh my gosh. I really wanted to turn this into a herb apparently. I can't today. Today's a rough day. So I'm gonna go ahead and crumple these up and toss them to the side. Now I have 3 things in each of these, and we're going to flip to a new page. Once again, I flip around my sketchbook so much, it's ridiculous. Okay. We are going to draw a random one, and just so you guys know, I am staring up at the ceiling, so I do not know what I am drawing. Lumpy. I vaguely remember the other 3 animals in here. I remember what 2 of them are. 3. Yeah, I remember all 3 of them. And these would all look pretty weird. Although I suppose a cat or a dog would look pretty weird too with lumps. Maybe not an elephant though, because they're already pretty lumpy. Okay, we got a lumpy dragon. Alright. So I think we're gonna make a pretty tired guy. You know, maybe a dragon with no legs. Already get some of those lumpy shapes in there. Trying to decide how I want the wings to be. Maybe just to drive the point home that he's lazy. This is not how I imagined the first dragon I would draw on here would be. Because if you guys watched Tuesday's video, and you read the description, then you know that I tried to upload a different video, and that one was going to be a backup for another day. But, yeah, the file decided not to upload correctly, so my only option was to delete it off of YouTube, and by then I had already deleted it off of my phone to make space for the new ones. Man. So, you know, I'm probably gonna have to re-film that anyways, but it sucks. This does not really look like a dragon, but you know, it's a lumpy boy, so shush, just shush. Man, my hand is really smearing that lead, or graphite, or whatever. We'll go ahead and build the skeletal structure up. Okay, so when I film these videos, I usually try to stand up so that I can always check to see if this is, if my phone is still recording and that kind of stuff. And if the angle's right, or if I need to adjust anything. And my setup is pretty janky. I'm gonna have to show you guys sometime, because basically I have this desk with an overhang on it on either side. So it has a ledge up here, and my phone sits on top of said ledge, overlooking it so that you can see what I'm drawing. And in order to keep it in place, I have a rusted horseshoe holding the phone. So it could use some improvement. It's not exactly the best camera setup. You know what, let's go ahead and add some kinks in there. I was planning on just doing the slug tail, but I'm trying to figure out how to make this more lumpy. Maybe just I don't really think that improved anything. Okay. So this was not how I expected this to go, but it happened. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Bye, guys.